Good afternoon folks, 21st Century Caveman here. Hope everybody's well, hope everybody's happy. So just arrived at the property just to do a little bit more. Going to put the kettle on in a minute, and I've just been having a little bit more of a think about the kitchen. So we've finally decided what we're going to go for, and when I say we, it's me and my son, because I've bought this house, a renovation project for me and my son will eventually end up living here. So I just thought I'd just take you through where we are so far with one aspect of the renovation, the kitchen. So this is what we started off with then, folks. In fact, actually, before we even go into that, I'm going to just remind you what the kitchen looks like. So this is just sort of standing outside of the kitchen in the dining room. This is the back wall. If only this is making any sense. And this is the view from the other side. Okay, so what have we got then? So the obvious start of the process is to measure up. So it all started with me taking some very careful measurements of the kitchen, and this is what we ended up with. I triple checked the measurements. There's no point in buying a kitchen if it's not going to fit in, is there? Now you can see this big figure up here, look, 2270 millimeters. Now that represents the height from the floor to this thing here. There's a stairwell above that, okay, and I was a little bit concerned because I wanted the cabinets, basically the cooker, the extractor and the hob is going to be on this wall here, and I wanted the cabinets to come around this corner onto this wall here, and I was a little bit concerned that that may be too low and interfere with it and bugger up the sort of, you know, the symmetry and the design of the kitchen. But as it transpired, that ain't going to be a problem, so that's good. So basically, start of the process was measuring up. So I made an appointment with the chap who I normally go to. I've bought 3 kitchens and a bathroom from this guy in the past. He works for local builders merchants, and he does in fact live a little way down the road from where I live, so he's basically a neighbour. So he ended up sticking all this stuff on a CAD machine after discussing my requirements, confirmed, you know, the sort of general layout. Now I must stress that, you know, this is about the 3rd or 4th draft. Initially, after the first proposal, I changed it. I made some minor changes to the kitchen and the layout. So I ended up going for, I mean, there were so many kitchens, lots of different things to think about, lots of variables, but I ended up going for a symphony kitchen, and it's this one here. I think it's the graphite, yeah, gloss anthracite. So this is a beautiful, I've seen the doors in the showroom. This is an absolutely beautiful looking kitchen. So it's a very dark glossy grey colour, looks absolutely stunning. This is a slightly bigger picture of a very, very similar kitchen. A little bit more expensive, this one. And incidentally, the price range on this one is just, I think this is what they call a level 2. Yeah, price band 2. So this is basically middle of the range, okay. As I say, my son's going to be living here, so, you know, I don't want anything terribly expensive, but equally I don't want, you know, some tatty old crap in here either. So this is very, very similar. Handles are different. You can choose your own handles, obviously, but this just gives you a bigger sort of illustration as to what the cabinets look like. So I think that looks absolutely lovely. So they're the cabinets. This is the worktop I'm going for. So this is a, it's going to be a square edge worktop. It's over 40mm thick, and as you can see, it's sort of like white with the grey marble style streaks in it. So I think that's going to look absolutely smashing. So anyway, what's the design for the kitchen then? So if we look at some of these pictures which I've printed out, that's what it's going to look like. I'm trying to keep my shadow out of the picture. So as you can see on the back wall, we're going to have some cabinets. We're going to have a chimney extractor which is going to be ducted out on that wall there. Now there's no gas in the estate, so there's going to be an induction hob. Virtually all induction hobs, as far as I'm aware, are sort of black in colour. We're going to have a large single multifunction oven under there, underneath the worktop. There's going to be a graphite sink, and the washing machine's going to be over there. So looking at it from, just in case you're wondering what that noise was, that's me sticking to this bit here. Anyway, so looking at this wall here, which is this one. So as you can see, that's coming around the corner. No interference from the stairwell up here, which is good. So you know, you've got some nice lines there. I'm going to have a freestanding fridge freezer over here. Yeah, I could have put a tower unit in there and put an integrated fridge freezer, but I decided that, we decided we're going to go this way instead. Now, I might actually lose that top box there, or that bridging unit as I think they're called, because I'm going to need 2 panels to finish off this arrangement, and these panels are £200 each, 400 quid for a couple of panels. In addition to that, you've got the top box as well, so that's a lot of bloody money just for a couple of panels. So you know, the jury's out on that one. So near the window then, not a lot of room, but we do need a washing machine in here because it's really the only place you've actually got plumbing for a washing machine. So that's obviously going to be plumbed and go through that wall there. And because of the shortage of space, we're just going to have a single bowl graphite sink over here, and also you've got this corner unit. So we've talked about the actual cabinets, we've talked about the style, how everything's going to be arranged. These cabinets, incidentally, are already built up, they're not flat pack, okay. So in terms of the other bits and bobs, I've already, the actual, let's see if we can find the, I've gone for some Bosch appliances, and I've gone for this oven here, so I've got a really good deal on that. We've gone for, now I can't remember whether it's this one or this one, the actual induction hob, it's one of the two. And the extractor, which is going to be ducted out, where's that? Yeah, it's going to be, I don't actually know whether this is make, but it might well be actually. So anyhow, it's going to be, so as you can see, it's going to be black. You've got the smoked curved glass on there, and I think that'll look really nice with the other stuff we've got there. Now in this picture you can see that there is this shiny bit here, look, it's supposed to illustrate a stainless steel backsplash. Now whether I actually have a stainless steel backsplash on there, I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure whether just to tile it over, so you know, the jury's out on that one. But anyway, look, so I just thought I'd just you know, just do a very quick video just to show you what the plans are for the kitchen, excuse me. So just need to get the remaining cabinets removed. I need to skim these walls, skim the ceiling, and yeah, just looking forward to taking this to the next level really. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found that a little bit interesting, and you know, there'll be many more videos to come. Okay, thanks.